looks so blurry.
No, it is live.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we live. We're live.
And
Cheers to being live.
yeah, you got your what you got today?
I had my Jim Beam Red Stag Black Cherry. It's delicious. Everyone try it out. Try it out with some good Coke. Red Stag Black Cherry. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Yeah.
Okay. So we will be talking about Save Our Soaps live. Um, I'm setting this up now for the. This is usually a lot easier for me when I've done this in the, you know, in the past for our other lives, you know. But now I'm having
You having
technical.
problems? You can't get it up? It's,
Okay.
you got it.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey Lisa, how you doing? How you doing? Yes.
Okay,
So
so
here we
we're
go.
finally here. Sorry, it's a little blurry, but you know that's technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But next time, you know, I'll make sure that's not a thing.
Yes.
But really appreciate you joining us. So let's talk about which soap you want to talk about first.
Well, first I want to apologize for us being 15 minutes late. We had to set up and two people canceled out on us. Wasn't able to make it, so
It's supposed to be a 4-person panel.
yeah. But you know, you got us, you love us, and we love you. So here we are. So what story we want to talk about? So this segment is Save Our Soaps, and so hey Jennifer, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Yes.
Hey.
Save Our Soap. So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask us, or just let us know, and we're gonna
So let's start talking with Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless.
So this was a great week for Christophe St. John.
Yes, it was.
This was
Yes,
the
it
best
was.
send off of any of the other funerals I've seen on a soap.
Mm-hmm.
Love you too. And you know, I actually cried. I said I wasn't gonna cry, and I was watching Monday's episode.
Mhm.
Well, we watched it
We
together
watched it
today,
together.
and you know, I cried. He didn't.
They got watery, but no, I wasn't over there boo-hooing like this. I mean, he had to pick up a towel and got to wipe in his face. I was like,
It's actually my shirt.
oh, it was your shirt? Oh,
My
okay.
handle was right there.
It was, but the episode was truly amazing. So, in talking about that,
Matus went Victoria Rao back, and I'm calling Hillary, but it's Michelle.
Michelle Morgan, we want her back as Hillary. Is ways that you can get her back. Like I said, I had storyline idea that she was the doctor that helped her heal, that was working with Ashley, played by Michael E. Knight. He could have kidnapped her, healed her, got her together, and she comes back. I mean, the baby gone, of course, but she's still alive. So it's ways you can bring Hillary back. And oh yeah, Jennifer, they did a magnificent job. Like Monday's episode is tearjerker central. So
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it also is a good episode too, to make you laugh and reminisce and look back. They had bloopers.
Right.
It was really nice to see all the older people that died on the show come back and talk, like Victoria Rao and Michelle Morgan. So it was really a very nice tribute to Christophe St. John, definitely.
And other than that, because we just did our soap segment,
Mm-hmm.
so you're gonna see our regular Young and the Restless soaps. But what would you do to save Young and the Restless
My big thing
to make it better than what it is right now?
My big thing with Young and the Restless, and this is falls for all the shows, is diversity. Listening to your fans, really getting on these social media chats and listening and getting what your fans are saying, and really listening, and not just to one core demographic. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like the producers listen, or the writers, they really listen to what the white fans say. But you have more than just white fans. You have Black, Latino, all across the board fans.
Even Asian.
It was said, but you have all these other people that's watching the show, and Younger Wrestlers. You need to listen to your fans. Your fans has been vocal about a lot of things, and not just listen to the ones that. There's a lot of fans that like Mia and them, but it's like you're canceling them out because all the older fans who don't want change,
They wanted Paul back.
they wanted Paul back, which is not a problem.
Tracy back.
But if you're gonna bring these characters back, give them a storyline. Don't just bring back characters because you tired of the old biddies
Native
sitting
American
home.
fans too.
Right, and they right, you know. You know, you got all these fans out here and just listen to us. That's all. That's Younger Restless, diversity.
The first thing I would do is
listening.
bring Hillary back.
Yes, bring Hillary back.
Because I think when she left, it was a major chunk of the show was lost.
And you can
Because so much surrounded around her character.
and you can feel that on Monday's episode when she's just sitting there. You can feel like her presence. This is missed. Her presence is definitely missed, and you can feel it on Monday's episode.
Drusilla's too.
And Drusilla's. It was crazy.
And Malcolm's technically.
Yeah.
We understand why he's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. But
He brought a lot back to the show too. And I'll give Josh Griffin his props. I thought that the eulogy that Shamar Moore gave was from him because it was so realistic. But it's actually, he said Josh Griffin wrote that, and he said he felt like he really felt it.
and you know what I loved about Shamar
Hey,
Moore
Christine.
acting on that show was how he was able to still portray Malcolm, but gave us a taste of Shamar at the same
Right.
time. I
The
thought
true
that was
grieving.
brilliant. It was well done, and big ups to Young the Restless for even the people that spoke.
To even
Victor
do it.
to even do
But
it.
what made me cry was when I started seeing all the actors cry.
Yeah,
Because they were really themselves. They weren't their characters.
right. It was
On Monday's
oh my
episode, they're
God.
not their characters. They're themselves.
Yeah,
And when you start seeing like Nick cry and all these other different characters crying, then it's like, oh yeah, now you can feel the loss.
hey, Christine, thanks for watching us. Hey, listen, we're just trying to find a way. So, what ways do you
And
think?
if you have questions for us, feel free to ask us questions.
Yes, please
we're
ask us
live.
questions. We're live. We're here to answer any question.
And how would you say?
What would you
add to your
What would you add to Younger the Restless to say Younger the Restless?
Do you like this idea of Kane and
Tracy, it's something new. I don't care. As long as he's not whining over Lily anymore
Hey,
and
Bridget.
going through all that stuff that Kane go through when he do wrong and he want to play the victim card and whining and stuff. I need Kane to finally be a man. It's
Well,
time.
Tracy be a mama.
I can't.
She be
Could
big
you
mama for him.
imagine Kane and Tracy in the bed? Oh my God! Not saying it's not possible, but the fans don't like certain stuff. You know the fans are going to be, oh no, we're not going to have this. This can't happen.
But you know that she's not going to allow that.
she's not going.
They're going to do the bare minimum to show that it happened. Like she he grabs her hand and guides her up the stairs and it goes off.
Wow.
Wake up in bed together.
Another way that Younger the Restless can fix the show is getting back to basics, to family, love, relationships, business deals going this way, going wrong, the battle between the companies. Nick has a company. We haven't seen not one thing Dark Horse do. Only thing we seen was walking around looking like a zombie trying to find out new people to hire to do jobs that we don't know what they did.
And they downplayed Devon's company and Devon's company with Neil. They made a big deal about Winters. What is it? Hamilton Winters. And then they didn't really take it anywhere.
Lily knew she was in prison. King had to kiss someone.
Maybe she did too.
Maybe she. I said that. I think Lily probably be a little bisexual. Maybe she be trying to get with Mariah or Tessa. Or
But now
something.
we see it looks like it's gonna be Anna.
It looks like it'll be Anna. And that's another thing. You're gonna start these shows. You're gonna start these storylines. And this again with all soaps. I don't know why we didn't stick to this Younger Wrestlers. This is all soaps.
Well, I
is
was
the
gonna
point.
go down the line.
Yeah, like all soaps.
But when
you
it comes
start
to
these
characters of
storylines,
color and LGBT characters, you'll start a storyline, but you won't actually show daily life.
you don't finish them. You think we stupid? We don't
Like
recognize
Brad
it.
Lucas on General Hospital. They got a whole baby swap storyline, and they're barely on screen.
Not on screen whatsoever because you don't know how to write. Yes,
continuing
it
is
is key. It definitely is key. Like, come on, even on General Hospital, you brought back Cassandra. You left all these things in the spoilers talking about Cassandra's going to do this. We haven't seen Cassandra since.
Right. Now, Lily forgiving Kane, the reason why Lily isn't forgiving Kane is because she quit the show. So if Kane is staying on the show and she's not, and she's out of jail,
Mm-hmm.
that causes the breakup. I think
Yeah.
that Lily probably would have forgave Kane if Christelle
No, I would hope she
Khalil would have
wouldn't.
stayed on the show.
I feel like jail has changed her, and that could have been a great storyline.
But we know how they always do.
Big ups to her going to jail, number one. I mean,
because she killed your fave.
but it's amazing how, and I'm gonna say this, it's amazing how
Are you gonna say it?
I am. It's amazing how the white cast do stuff on these shows and they'll never go to jail. They get away with it. They run Lee Town. But the black people, Sean Butler on General Hospital, who's still in jail, I might add.
And
And
Sheila came back.
Sheila came back.
They said forget all the other stuff.
All the stuff she did, she was free.
Now.
I was like, what in the
She
world?
wasn't extradited or nothing.
And the ones that you do leave in jail are useless. I mean, people you deem.
Well, we talked about.
I said they should get what's her name? Dakota.
Davita
Sherwood, the one who played Lily when everything came out about Malcolm. Can we just talk about that real quick? Can we just talk about the story? And she gonna sit there and say, "My father's dead." No, bitch, your father's sitting right here alive. How dare we?
So many people said that.
Everyone said that was like, your father is right there, miss. Like, you still have a father. Like, and technically on Twitter, Victoria Rouse said she is up for playing Drusilla if they want her to come back.
We want her to come back.
Lily's father is still there. Malcolm is still on the scene. So her parents.
I can't picture OG Lily with Kane.
OG.
They definitely would be divorced.
I think they should bring Drew back, and they could because she went over the cliff and never found her body. My thought, she could have amnesia, sure, and that's the same thing we said because we know Sharon could survive a fall. Drusilla survived that fall.
And I was saying she should have amnesia, which is the reason why she didn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna say, back when I had the idea of how to bring Drew back, I was gonna say Neil goes into a restaurant and she's like the waitress, but now it would be Devon goes into his restaurant,
or you could do it the same way. One of the best comeback stories to me was Reva Shane on Guiding Light. For anybody who watched that, when she went over the cliff and then she came back and she was living an Amish lifestyle. First she was in San Cristobal living as a queen. Then I don't know what happened. She ran away and went to become an Amish, and then she came back to Springfield and Alan Spalding found her and tried to manipulate her and everything. That was a great way to bring a character back, and it's the same way they could do not the same format, but close enough.
The only explanation is amnesia, or she did something when she had amnesia and she's been sitting in jail.
Right.
Lily could go to the jail, like she goes to women to help them and stuff, and her mother could be sitting right there. There. And she's like, don't even have her memory.
Oh my God, that would be great. What Davita Sherwood is.
See how we write this stuff?
It's stuff you can do. People, I think also what's the problem with a lot of stories is a lack of imagination. We reuse the same stories over and over again. It's so much more stuff that you can do. It's out there. They just got to use their imagination and stop being so scared of what the old school fans are going to feel about it, because times change. The stories need to change. Right. That's this factor. These people are going to be dying off. You need new characters. So people fighting with them for bringing in new characters. How do you expect a story to continue if you don't have new characters to help it
people
grow?
like Robert Scorpio in General Hospital at his age aspired, not retired.
Right.
He could be retired and doing something else. He could have taken over the bar or, done something else.
Right. And I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, Manisa Omar. She wouldn't leave her children. I totally agree. So amnesia would be the only good storyline for. And they bring Victor back. They bring Sheila back. I mean, they bring so many characters back. I'm surprised Mary Jo Mason.
How many times have they brought Finn? Was it Finn? What's his name? John McBain.
Oh yeah. John, oh my God, the guy who plays Finn, John
The
McBain. Then he was shot. Silo. I mean,
the
what
vampire name.
the
I can't remember
vampire.
the name.
Like they
Trust me to
keep
see.
giving that man a way to come back with different roles. Like he was just on, and we talking about General Hospital now. The one who plays Finn.
Right.
Finn.
He'll come back as another.
He was
character.
just Silas, and then 3 months later he came back
as Finn.
as Finn. I'm like,
but before that he was John
McBain. Then he was a vampire.
Right.
It's like they like Easton. They're gonna
like
keep
Caleb
him on. And I'm like, wow. So you could, I don't know.
But the thing is, and one of the ladies in the
leave some off for the new
brand-
characters too.
Well, Victor can't leave. We need Victor.
No, Victor
But
can't leave.
the thing is, we need Love in the Afternoon again too.
Yes.
Once these characters get together, they immediately rip them apart, like Hope and Liam, you know, Steffi and Liam. You know, soon as they get together, they don't really give many. Wyatt and Sally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they get a storyline, is to pull them apart. Why don't we have a storyline of them doing something together? Why are we not seeing Eric and Quinn as a couple? We don't even see Rich and Brooke as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all that storyline to get them together. Now that they're together, Rich and Brooke ain't had no storyline together. Bill and Katie.
Yeah.
You know?
Are we going on Bold and Beautiful now?
No, I'm just saying different couples that they've had.
Because
that, you know, once you get the way to save a soap is give us some more Love in the Afternoon so that we can actually see what happens during the relationship. If you're going to put Kyle and Lola together, actually have them do more than she's too busy
and build up. That's the problem. Y'all just rush them together by the build up. The thing that made Drusilla and Neil so strong was the build up. The build up of chemistry. You invested time into these characters. We see them grow to love each other. We saw the playful banter in the beginning. We saw the bickering and the arguments and Drew letting Neil have it and he telling her it was a build up.
It was just like Finn came and all of a sudden it's Finn and Summer and you know so
and that's so true. They don't know how to write for couples.
They write like it's a romance novel. They get you to the point where they get married, or they have a happily ever after, or they have a tragic end. But they don't know how to like when people get married, drama happens even more in the marriage, and it doesn't have to be cheating. A twin sister come in and move in, and now they sleep together. There's so many things that happen in life with regular people that you can relate to in a relationship that. Let's say Kyle and Lola finally get together and they're in a relationship and they're happy and he don't put the toilet seat down. You know what I'm saying? And she's falling in for like 3-4 episodes. She can't stand it.
I don't want to hear her.
I'm just saying these are the little things that people can relate to. Like, why can't you just put the toilet seat down?
This Is Us does it beautifully, and that show is crazy popular. That's funny. The new characters are great as long as they have storyline that keeps moving. Too often the new characters don't have anything to help us connect. This is true because they don't know how to write for them. And the problem is they scared because, again, the older fans go in. Listen, I went on Twitter.
Elena and Devon.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Elena and Devon. The way they rushing, first of all, I wasn't going to go there real quick. What I wanted to say before we get to Elena and Devon. No, you didn't cut me off, but that's a good point. Is the fans are nasty. You want to save our soaps? Stop being so nasty and hateful towards every new character that come on there, and you blast the actors. They are only playing a role. Right. They are not the character. They are the actors portraying someone.
Flo is getting it.
Y'all are letting the way that y'all and I'm going to say it. I'm a Twitter junkie, and I'm going to say this: are Caucasian people, are white people? Some of y'all are the rudest people I've ever seen or heard speak in my entire existence. The way that y'all blast Mia, Ray, and Arturo and Lola, the racist comments, the nasty words y'all was saying to these people. Right now, me even saying it live.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
One for a second. Let's remember that Twitter can be a very nasty place, and I'm sure there's a lot of white people viewing the show that enjoy these characters.
Yeah.
But it's
majority of the people are saying they want them gone.
But I'm saying the squeaky wheel are the people that are being hateful and rude and mean. So I don't want to say like it's just all.
I
white
know I'm
trying to
not
get
saying
rid of them.
all, but
Yeah.
majority every
Don't say
case.
I can't even say majority because
Well,
the internet isn't the majority.
okay, that's fine. What I've
I'm just
seen
saying.
was every post
But
was nothing but white people.
I've seen it too.
Right.
But
Making
I'm just
horrible
saying,
comments. And I'm not
and
saying
it
that
happens with like, is off topic, but even comic book movies and stuff, when they change races or make a female empowered character, there's a whole lot of negativity.
oh yeah, how they introduced them definitely played a role. But it's not the actors' fault. I mean, they blasting the actors.
I know.
That's the
And
sad
Wayne
part.
Brady, he said that there were people coming to him on the street demanding he gave Hope the baby back.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm Wayne Brady. I play a character. I mean, people are approaching. Remember that one time people was approaching Victor? I forgot what Victor did. Eric Braden said that he got approached about something in public, and he was like, sir, I'm playing a character. Are y'all serious? Like, y'all scaring these actors off to making them want to leave? Because I heard Mia didn't get fired. She left. Arturo wasn't fired. He just didn't want to sign his contract. None of these people were
that means he
fired.
wanted more money.
Yeah.
And I want to say that when lady said I grew up watching soaps and don't want to see the day when they no longer exist, it's like a knife in the heart. Whenever one of my soaps is canceled, All My 31 Life to Live made me almost not want to watch another soap because it's so hard to see the demise. Santa Barbara, Passions, Generations.
Oh man, A Guiding Light, As the World's Turn, Sunset Beach. Listen,
Sunset Beach, good Lord.
I was heartbroken when Guiding Light. I couldn't even watch the last episode.
And then we don't see our soap actors we've been watching for years. Where's Reva? What are
they doing Broadway and stuff?
I'm starting to see Vicky Erika Slezak in different things. That Robin Strasser is going to be on Days of Our Lives, but there's so many.
Oh,
what?
Yes, they were. They were hateful to her. And you know what's so sad about Hillary? Hillary and Devon, I loved how this is what we're talking about story build up.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how their story built up. I like that she came in vengeful, looking for revenge for her mother. Then she wound up going with Neil, but then she cheated on Neil with Devon. Devon and Hillary had a real build up that reminded me of Drusilla and Neil. And I think that's what a lot of people were scared of, that we had another strong black female on the show who she was able to act with everyone. Everyone on that. Michelle Morgan was it,
and they threw her to everybody. Shaq.
Yeah,
and
she had chemistry
Victor?
with everyone that she had a scene with.
Mm-hmm.
She had and was a scene stealer. They even tried to dial back her character. If you notice it, they tried to dial her back. It didn't work. You couldn't dial back Hillary.
She was like Drusilla Part 2.
She was definitely Drusilla Part 2. So when you see Monday's episode and you see,
as soon as I heard her voice, I said, "Oh God, I miss her."
Yeah,
Hillary.
Oh my God, it's a shame that Hillary is gone. That was one of the worst tragic things that Younger Wrestling could have ever done besides make Drew fall off that cliff.
Make a twin sister.
It could be a twin comeback.
Something.
It could be many ways to get Michelle Morgan back on. I mean, it can be
because
done.
for a while we thought she was going to be on General Hospital as Curtis' girlfriend from the past, but we ain't seen no more of that.
Hillary, I miss Drew.
Watch Monday's episode. Drew speaks. Even when she spoke, she was so eloquent.
Yes.
When she spoke, I loved the way she was just such a great presence on Monday's episode. We watched Monday's episode today, and she was such a great presence on the show.
And to see her sitting with Michelle Morgan, who played Hillary, that was
Lillian Devon.
Seeing her sit with Michelle Morgan. Nothing against Lillian Devon, but I always wanted them to,
because they were all together.
But what I was going to say is seeing them two together and seeing what could have been.
Right.
I would have loved to see Hillary and Drew square off.
I would have loved for Drew to be mad that Hillary was with Neil and Devon and, get into that mix. That would have been great storytelling.
And true. Soap villains are what makes soaps even watchable. To me, and I say that about anything, movies would not be good if it wasn't a villain. Who wants to see Star Wars without Darth Vader? Right. Who wants to see Endgame without the villains?
And Jennifer Hammonds.
That's
why I love Summer. people get mad at Summer for coming between Lola and Kyle, like this one over here.
No,
But
I'm just mad at Summer
I
for
love
making Kyle
Summer.
feel like he tricked her when
I
that
love
wasn't
that
the
little
case.
speech. I love
Child,
that
I
little
didn't feel
speech.
sorry for her. She
They
was
were
like, "Oh, what
manipulating
about
each other.
exactly?"
But
So,
she's a good soap villain
but
causing
she
trouble.
knew,
She became Phyllis 2.0.
but she knew Kyle was in love with Lola, and she knew it was a possibility that he was
But
going
she
to leave
fought
her.
for the man she wanted.
Well, hey, let's move on to the bold and the beautiful, though.
Oh God.
Let's move on.
What did I call it today?
The bold and the boring.
Every single
We're gonna
episode
move on to the bold and the
flows.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Women,
I can't keep the secret.
I love Michelle Morgan. Hillary was fierce, in your face, and independent. She made the show, in my opinion. You are so right. Hillary and Drew would have been fantastic. Summer is a liar. True villains are the best. What about Erica Kane? Oh, that's you.
Oh,
Ain't that all my
Erica Kane,
children?
yeah, that's all my children. Erica Kane was a good villain. I just didn't like the way she beat up on the men so bad. It always started out where the men were time enough for Erica and she had to chase them. But once they got in a relationship, they became her whipping boys. And that's why she was married like 8 to 10 times.
I mean, men do it all the time. Why not have a woman doing it? I'm just saying.
But she just
Someone laughed at your boat in the board. Well, we taught her Flo crying, so
but it's every episode that flows in, she's trying to tell Hope the secret.
Me personally, I think it's time for Bold and the Beautiful to become 1 hour. My opinion. It's time for it to become 1 hour, and I understand the actors like their schedule, which I don't blame them. They off for a lot of days and then come back and work this full schedule. Then they off for a lot. I get it, but Bold and Beautiful needs to be 1 hour.
I love Erica and Dimitri also. You know, unfortunately, Michael Nader started using cocaine.
Oh.
And the little sniff is what got him off the show. But I did love Erica and Dimitri. But she had chemistry with all of the guys that they put her with except for Tad.
They can't handle.
But this is what I was going to say is that Days of Our Lives does something where they switch out storylines. Like Tuesday, Thursday might be a completely different storyline. And Bold and the Beautiful even did that, where Monday, Wednesday, Friday you can have your flow.
But they used to be like that. They don't
Tuesday,
have
Thursday have the black characters.
But they used to be like that. I know a lot of you remember when Bold and Beautiful had the big cast. They had the doctor who used to go with Taylor. I can't think of their names right now because they've been gone for so long. Sheila was fighting with the one chick over James. You had the black girl who used to play on Saved by the Bell. You had the Sly storyline. You had Kimberly. If you all been watching Bold and Beautiful, you know these characters I'm talking about. They had a big cast where we didn't see Brooke and Ridge every day. We would see them this day. Then we would see this couple this day. Lauren was even on at this time on the Bold and the Beautiful, going after Eric for Stephanie. You had a big cast. The problem is they cheat.
And I like
people.
Lisa's statement when she said, "Don't take that long to say hope your baby is alive." It's like 5 seconds.
It don't take that long. A text message, something. We don't care how you get it to her. Get it to her. It could be by caravan. Please get to her.
You know, which you know that truth ain't coming out till November sweeps, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
God, hope not.
We know because, and this is what's going to happen.
Christmas miracle, baby.
Mark my words. This is what's going to happen. Hope and Liam are going to get divorced because they love the divorce until they get remarried. So Hope and Liam are going to get divorced. Hope is going to end up with Steffi. Hope is going to end up with Thomas. Steffi's going to end up with Liam. And then the secret's going to come out. Once the secret comes out, then they'll be torn because now Liam will find out that they have a baby together and it'll start all over again.
Yes. The writing on the Bold and Beautiful is definitely awful. Duval 9055. I hope I pronounced that right. If I'm not sorry. The writing definitely needs to be worked on. Again, this is the segment on Save Our Soap. So on Bold and Beautiful, I feel as though again you need to listen to fans and get to.
Baby will be 18 before Hope finds out.
I'm not understanding why every fan keeps saying on Twitter and everywhere, where is Donna family with Justin? Why isn't Donna and Justin together? Again, you're not listening to
Donna's
your
going on
fans.
spring break.
Donna has a whole family out there
She just
with
got
Justin.
married.
She has Amber has the baby and their son, and what happened to Daisy and
That could be
them.
on the alternate days.
That could be exactly. Where is Maya? Again,
They got
Bold and
Justin on
Beautiful has
contract.
a
They better use him.
and everyone knows it. Bold and Beautiful has a race problem.
Right.
They bring the blacks in to shut the black fans up for a while, give them a storyline. When they see that we conquer something, then they smooth us out like they did Maya now.
Perfect example is how can Julius win an Emmy and then we don't see him no more? What actor do you know, unless the actor quits, that they get an Emmy and they don't give him more stuff to do?
The lady who plays on General Hospital. She won an Emmy.
I was trying not to go there.
On Stella
but
won an
both
Emmy.
black.
And they
both
black. When
They're
the
both
black people dominate, Maya dominated and got her Emmy. And we didn't see no more story. It's like you do not want these people to over dominate your core white cast members. But they do the same basic stuff. I'm sorry, I love Captain Kelly Lane to death. And I think she been deserved an award. But let's face it, they don't give her no meat and potatoes in her storylines whatsoever. And she does her best to act out the weak stuff that they give her. I'm sure she got tired of playing the slut from the Valley. It's the same stuff. That's why she has not won an award, because they're not going to award slut. Baby, you've been playing this role the whole time you've been on this show. What we going to award you for? Do something. So
I love that scene that they showed, that flashback of her finding Storm. That was good.
That's the material I like. I
good.
cried I don't know if anyone else on here that has, but when Storm shot himself and Brooke went running through that hospital room, right now I'm like shaking thinking about that scene. That was her award right there, just running. That was the best run, the best shocker when she opened that door in the fall. That woman deserves an award, and I don't understand why they keep.
How many years it take for Susan Lucci to get hers?
My
20 years?
God, I don't understand. But bring back. You bring it. Brooke is an old lady now. She can't do anything. Oh, Lisa, stop.
Well, Miss Chancellor.
Come on,
Miss
Chancellor.
To the end.
We love Jill on Young and the Restless.
If they would give Jill a storyline, we'd appreciate it.
Don't do that. You know, but for her to be older, Brooke Cat looks good.
She's held up.
She looks good, and she has a balmy body. That lady works out. She rides horses. She got it going on. So come on now. We had Stephanie on there terrorizing people until she died of cancer. So stop it, Lisa.
But Lisa just doesn't like Brooke, I tell.
Bring back the
Maybe
characters
she's a
we
Taylor
want.
fan.
Lisa, you're a Taylor fan, and that's why you saying this stuff. But bring back
Cheeks.
Look, listen. You use the curtains on the show. You have Carter.
Rich, Thornton K did not want to kiss her to Tyler.
We have Carter. We have Maya. We have all these curtains.
That was the worst kiss ever.
You're not. We're trying to get that to save the soaps.
That was almost as bad
Save
as
the
Michael and
soaps.
Sasha.
It's so crazy.
Trying to get it in.
That's true, Jennifer. She is doing the best, but she needs something to do. Yes, I love Tyler. Wait, who's Tyler?
Hunter Tyler.
Oh,
Hunter
Lord.
Tyler.
Oh, Lord. Taylor.
Taylor.
I like Taylor too, but they again, another character you brought back and doing nothing with her. You bring all these characters back. I'm sick of the Steffi and Hope and Liam. I'm so sick of that story.
I love
Can we
when
move
Steffi
on?
had that one episode where she was with a new man.
Yes.
I was like,
build on
there you
again
go.
with this
Give her
show
something
family. Else. Get back to family. Get back to the fashion shows. Why we ain't seen no fashion shows? Why don't Sally have her own company?
Wait. These last couple of Bold and Beautiful fashion shows were horrible. I don't know if they went to Walmart or Target to get these designs, but these collectors have been horrible.
Sally's wasn't.
They need to make a deal with Project Runway.
Sally's wasn't.
The original fashion she was doing
was great.
Better. But
why don't Sally have her own? You brought back the Spectras, and then you give they lose their company. You just told the story of legacy.
They're
family.
Destroying Sally. Period.
Yeah.
Sally's character, they don't know what to do with her, but the fans wanted her back, so they brought her back. And
I think the problem was you brought her back as the name Sally. I think that's another issue that you're having. Like, Maybe
she's not even close to the originals.
no, but no,
I'm
she's
talking
not.
about the attitude, the bravado.
But they not give her anything to have it. They watered her down her character. When she first came on, I loved every bit of the Spectras. They gave me Spectra. But then she met Thomas and it just went downhill.
And what's up with this new Thomas?
I like Evil Thomas. Keep him on. I listen. I like Evil
Thomas. Is just. This is not the Thomas I remember.
And it shouldn't be.
He's like when he had the baby. I was like, really? Because that's such a like cute kid that you push it on hold. This grieving.
No, I spelled it right this time. Sam needs her own company and steal designs from. Yes, thank you. She does, and we need that. We need Sal back. We need Sally to be stealing, like old Sally used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Thorn was a wasted character. He could have went back over the Spectre like he was before and helped them out instead of being underneath the Ridge thumb. They totally messed up Thorn's character, even though I did not like the actor who played Thorn. I did not like him
better as Jax.
I keep him as Jax. I didn't like Winston Horman either, to be quite honest. His racist ass. They need to find a new Thorn.
I think we're Thorn for now.
No, I want Thorn back with a new character.
Because they don't know what to do with the characters they got at the moment.
Do you know who could play Thorn? Oh, were you watching Young the Restless before the guy playing Billy Now came in, the other guy who was playing Billy?
No.
Oh, okay. He would have been a perfect Thorn. He looked just like Jack Wagner, who played on here as Maroni, and that's another thing. Stick to story history. Why have we not got a story about Ridge and the Maronis? He has a whole company. The father gave him the company when he died. Nothing about that. No mention of his Maroni background. No mention of Nick Maroni, who I was talking about, Jack Wagner. No mention of Jackie M. These are people you can bring back. Amber Moore,
and
be a part of the show, and it will give us more stuff to go on versus just the same people every day. So Bold and Beautiful can fix their show by adding more characters and just splitting the days up, like you said, like Days of Our Lives do. Right. Monday this story, Tuesday this story, Thursday this story, Friday keeping a cliffhanger like we used to. We need the cliffhangers back. We need the things that's gonna make us long for Monday.
And we talked about this in our other video, but Shauna pulling out a stun gun isn't it?
A stun gun? I was so disappointed. Funny. It was funny as hell, but a stun gun.
But she was so serious with that stun gun.
She was.
And Zoe was
I wonder how many watts was it?
She could have jumped out the way as far back as she was. Okay.
I was so mad at that. I thought it was gonna be a real gun. It was a stun gun. That was so. And yeah, the writers,
flow, Bold and Beautiful fall knocked out.
I'm gonna mention this, Duvall. I agree. Every show needs fresh new writers because these old writers, they going back to the same stuff. You need new, fresh, innovative writers with fresh new ideas and imaginations that come in here and start writing for these shows.
But you can tell how old the writers are when they get to the teen storylines.
They don't know what the hell to do.
And they start talking like they're from the 50s sometimes. But for real, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Good Lord, why didn't they get that boy a haircut on Young the Restless?
And that's
straight out the 70s.
That's a good question. Do they know the history of the soaps? I don't think so.
The actors do.
The actors do.
I'm sure the actors could clue them in on.
But that's
like Brooke's been there forever. I'm sure.
But that was the problem that Victoria Rao had.
What's that?
That they wouldn't listen to the actors. They wouldn't let the actors help them write. That was her issue. She wouldn't let the actors.
Well, they said Michelle Stafford. One of the things she was doing is she was rewriting her stuff whether they liked it or not. But she was too popular to fire.
You ain't gonna get rid of Phyllis. But
I guess Michelle Stafford does it. They keep her. Victoria Rao does it. Is a problem.
That was their problem. You know, it's a lot of set problems. But are we done with Bold and Beautiful? We gonna go to General House? Or we got more stuff?
Well, only thing I can say about Bold and the Boring is that we need new life in this show. It was so good seeing Wyatt and Sally and all these other characters like interacting with each other because it was something new. but then they made it old so fast. But if they weren't dragging out the same characters for the week, let them rest, and we won't hear them say the same thing over and over again. Flo had the same conversation for 4 days.
She don't got no script to study because she just say the same lines over and over again.
They said do it by memory.
That's an easy paycheck. I need to work for Bold and Beautiful.
But what do you guys, while we have you on here live, what do you guys think of the new triangle that they're trying to build with Shauna, Bill, and Ridge? That's, you haven't seen our show yet with the spoilers, but they're putting Shauna with Bill and Ridge. Next week she's gonna see Ridge, and then they're gonna have Sparks, and Brooke gonna be mad. But Bill's already reminiscing about Vegas. And Katie, who knows what the hell she.
And while y'all think about that, let's talk about how we can save the one that needs the most saving, General Hospital.
Yeah, right? They're on life support.
General Hospital.
DOA.
I don't know what to say.
Get rid of DOA.
Who's that?
Donald Day. What is DOA?
Oh, DOD.
No, it's DOA. They're on arrival.
Oh, get rid of them. Shauna should go after Eric. I said the thank you. Thank you. I said the same thing. Shauna should go at. Thank you.
That would give. I agree too. I thought said that would give Quinn something to do.
Oh, I didn't know you agreed.
Yeah, that would give Quinn something to do, and that would give Eric something to do.
You know, I feel like everything I'm saying is repetitive on the Save the Soaps. That's why I was like, my answers for all soaps. They have lack of diversity.
But some of them have more problems than others.
That's true, but
Bold and the Beautiful problem is they're too repetitive. Like when Steffi comes back, because Steffi's off maternity leave, she's currently filming again. So when Steffi comes back, we're gonna go back to the Steffi, Liam, Hope show. We know that's what's gonna happen. We only got Sally and Wyatt and Flo because Steffi left, and then also the new stories. General Hospital, they just need to throw all them stories in the trash and start over.
I won't say all.
How many of y'all out there enjoying seeing a kid die every day slowly?
It's life.
No.
It is life.
No.
It's life.
I do not tune in to General Hospital.
Sorry, I don't want to see Oscar die. So let me have my moment of showing how Oscar is slowly slipping away.
Oscar should have died.
I don't have a problem
already.
with it. No, he's fine.
He should have died February.
You're so mean.
If the actor's lost his job.
I'm also. Why you say lost like that? It's so mean.
I'm just saying.
He is so mean to the child actors. I don't know what to do.
He should have been Ryan on that bridge. He should have went out a hero.
Listen.
But they drag everything out to the nurses' phones. I don't know. That says we're not having issues.
And this one did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So
as long as that one.
My answer to fix the.
Can y'all see us? Let me refresh this page. It could be the page.
So my answers to fix the soaps is the same thing for all of them.
Well, General Hospital.
It's It's the same thing.
Let's just go ahead there to General Hospital. Other than diversity, what?
No, mine is diversity.
I said other than diversity.
And they don't know how to write proper storylines. Y'all finish a story. Y'all start a story and don't finish it. You all you don't know how to write the characters properly. It's just like it's almost like you got children 5 years old writing the storylines. Like the adults be like, I'm lost, and then a 5-year-old will say, yeah, go this way, and y'all go by and y'all do it. I just don't understand what the writing team is thinking there. The Ryan storyline was good, then it got stupid. And the only thing that saved it in the end was Mara West. And then you had these legacy characters you're not using. You have a lot of one story that actually have a lot of new characters along with old characters, and you're not doing nothing really good with either one. And it's weird as hell. So go back to your core roots.
Mm-hmm.
What the show used to be about: the hospital, the family, the strong family, the Quartermains versus the Corinthos.
Need to be built
a stronger
definitely
family. Bring back Tracy. Tracy is missing. I don't understand. They need to give her more money or something. I don't care. Tracy is definitely missing. The Quartermain should be a stronger force. We should hear more about the business side of Quartermain besides Michael sleeping with Sasha and getting sick in the same day. I don't understand that. The Nell storyline was so good, and then y'all just didn't know what to do with
Well,
that.
she left the show.
She left the show, but y'all were writing her
let me
into
do
a
a little bit
corner.
of catching up because we lost our internet connection. Now we got it back. So
Damn.
so what comments we missed?
A lot of them. I'm so desperate for something new that I am willing to accept the evil Tom.
They should bring a handsome Thorn. What was wrong with Jax?
I agree. He was not cute. He better one as Jax. I didn't like him as Thorn. Not at all. He didn't look good with Katie at all.
That is what I mean about the writers. They should bring Leo for Steffi.
Yeah,
Leo's the guy we were talking about.
Yes, Leo for Steffi. Do these writers know the history of the soaps? We already answered that. Yes, new writers, they don't. The writers must have nothing going on in their lives. Shauna should go after Eric. I agree with that. Quinn will go nuts. That's what I want.
We need Crazy Quinn.
Oh, now we on to General Hospital. I hate the Dawn of Day storyline. And again, here we go with these storylines that people don't want, and they continue with those, but the ones that we want y'all to finish, General Hospital don't finish. JH needs to get in the DOD code. It's boring.
We agree.
Is Oscar going to die or what? So tired of Sam. Let Jason kill somebody soon. Shiloh.
Well, we were speculating that we think there's going to be a Who Shot Shiloh storyline, and I think the two most likely people to actually do is Christina or what's her name? What's the mother name? Harmony.
Sound like our segment should have been just plain soap talk.
Well, soap talk it is, but Harmony.
I like Harmony,
and I think it'll be Harmony jealous that he likes Sam, cause her to shoot him, or it could be Christina seeing.
Let's ask them. So,
okay,
I said that I think it's going to be a Who Shot Shiloh storyline. But they're not going to let a big cast member do it. But then again, they might because they don't never go to jail unless you're black. But I think it's going to be Harmony and the Asian chick that or the Asian chick that got Christina into the cult. Or
I think
that's the only two people I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be one of them too. I think because she's already jealous. Could be Brad, but. She's already jealous of Christina. She's jealous of what everyone is doing at DOD and leave her out. She's jealous. And I think she's going crazy. Even when she went to see Sam and apologizing, she was going a little loony. And I was like, there's something wrong with this chick. So I wouldn't be surprised if it wound up being her shooting Shiloh and it'd be a whole big mystery. No. Where you been this whole conversation? The Asian chick.
You keep going back there.
It's going to be her. That's the point.
Like 2 months.
They always going to use a character they don't care about. It's going to be her.
Yeah, the soap needs to have a contest for the fans to write a storyline. I agree.
I totally agree. I hate when they do a baby switch. Thank you, because this thing is obsessed with baby switch storyline.
I just say I can see a baby switch storyline a mile away. I can see it. I can see the writing on the wall.
I just want General Hospital to listen to their fans.
In DOD.
Please. Stop Jason being a hero in everyone's lives. We don't want it. We don't care.
He's not no more.
He
hasn't really saved
anyone. They
anyone.
Insinuate him into storylines that we don't care about. Y'all stay on the same characters. We care about other characters besides Carly, Jason, and Sonny. I'm gonna need y'all to get to different characters. Jason had no reason being a part of that Ryan storyline. No reason whatsoever. And that's just how I feel about that. The actress who played Nell was so good. I really hated her. I don't hate anyone. DOD, please. DOA. The Shiloh guy is so creepy. He's good too. The whodunit is going to happen in the nurses' ball.
I hope so.
That actually, I didn't think about that, Lisa. I hope so. That would be a great.
Instead of having Lucy in her panties, it could be Shiloh.
That's her name. Thank you, Daisy. Not Christina gonna do something stupid. Maybe shoot Sam because of job. Please shoot her. I'm so sick of Samantha Morgan. I don't know what to do. That woman, you can tell.
Put her back with her boyfriend.
Put her back with Drew.
And put her back in her company.
The spark between her and Jason has left the building. I'm so bored with it.
They're bored with each other.
He can't act.
I don't know if this is true. This is pure speculation. But I feel like most of the actors that were good with Steve Burton act like they don't even want to be in scenes with him. Sonny be looking at him like Maurice Bernard be looking at him like, I gotta get through this. That's what he used to do with the Carly with the brown hair that nobody liked.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, he used to look at her like, I guess you're Carly.
That's so late. Anyway.
But he treated her so bad till the very end.
Which one, Sarah Brown?
No, sir, I love Sarah Brown. She's the best Carly. No, I'm talking about Jennifer Branford. That when she was Carly, you all can agree with me that Maurice Bernard treated her like she was like dirt. And then when they found out they fired her to get Laura Wright in there, then for her final scenes, he treated her like she was actually Carly for the first time because she was leaving. Because I felt sorry for her. The way they treated Jennifer Branford, she was better on One Life to Live.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the Carly nobody talks about.
Oh, well, I wasn't watching then. But I don't know what else to say now.
Well, I mean, we want Sasha to be
Obrecht's daughter.
Obrecht and Nina. You know, maybe she had twins. I don't know. But it's mighty funny that the DNA test said she was her daughter, and nobody fooled with the test.
Give Obrecht a real story.
Obrecht's going to be in a movie.
I know. I saw.
Okay, I posted it.
She should be running General Hospital again. That's when it was fun.
I would love if she ran General Hospital again.
It was fun.
Have her sleep with Finn. They wake up in bed together and don't know how to happen.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Especially because
like
Anna, what's the name, could take the ring and present it to Anna. Anna thinks that Robert is trying to propose.
Mm-hmm.
Finn watches it. He goes on a drunken night, Obrecht drinking, thinking about her son dying, and
they just end up in
bed together and wake up the next morning like classic stories used to do.
Good,
and they both look at each other, and then they fall out the opposite side, and they wrap each other. What that? You know, something like that. And that's what I need.
Then he sees her in the hospital. He's like,
that
would be fun.
Because she has not had a love interest.
Since Faison. Exactly. Right.
When are they gonna get Michael back his baby? Please never. And listen,
it's coming.
Listen,
because once Shiloh thinks the baby is his,
I don't
that's
want.
When the secret will come out.
Can I be honest? I don't ever want it to come out that it's Michael's.
But they can come out that it's Michael's and they can bring them back.
I don't want it to come out that. I don't want to see the Corinthos Google over another baby they're gonna steal like they don't with poor Avery. And then Carly pregnant. I don't want to see the growing Corinthos family in their stuck up trifling ways. They are. That's another thing about this show. They need to hurry up and sleep with Margot. They need to put out there what Sonny is. He is a mobster. He is a criminal. All you fans talking about, oh, he's the good one though. No, a killer is a killer.
There's no such a thing.
There's no such thing. Jason is a hitman, a hired hitman who kills people. Margot said it best. That was one of the best lines I ever heard her say. And it rolled right off of Carly and Sonny's back when he was at the graveyard. And she said, and you sit back there and you stick with him. This man makes widows out of wives and take children and make families fatherless and motherless, and you stand idly by and you stand by his side like it's okay. And Carly, when Margot walked away, I was like, damn, that is the truth. What is General Hospital going to do after this? And they did exactly what they always do. Sonny was like, pay her no mind. Carly was like, is that how I am? He was like, pay her no mind. She said, okay. And they went back to doing living their life. I was just like, wow.
Here's a suggestion.
I think Sally should pull a gun on Quinn. She did.
And Wyatt loves her.
And Wyatt loves her. So when are they going to get Mike? Oh, we were there. Along with
I wonder if Shauna sleeps with Eric, would Quinn still want Flo with Wyatt?
Why would y'all want Ryan? They want Oscar dead, y'all. They don't care how he goes.
Oscar is gonna die in May. Oscar is gonna die in May.
She said they want.
The May sweep spoiler said.
Damn, he already died of cancer. You want him shot?
And he can die a hero.
Damn, Lisa.
They're trying to make him a new Stone.
Damn, Lisa. Damn, he already got cancer, girl. It's just it. It's shoot right Oscar, let him kill them all. Well, we already know Oscar gonna die and Jordan gonna get delivered over the kidney, whatever she needs.
And that's how Jax comes into the picture to help Jocelyn, who's grieving.
Obret with Finn or Robert, I don't see Finn, Robert going with Obret. He can't stand Obret.
And I don't think Robert will be on the show long enough for them to really.
Finn, on the other hand, I could see him tangling with Obret. They almost look like they make love when they be going at each other. It's crazy.
They hate each other so much, and she hates Anna so much. It's the perfect.
It's the perfect. And they have better chemistry than him and Anna. I'm sorry.
Anna and Finn have no chemistry at all.
None.
He needs to steal Sam from Jason.
And we're not saying that he
always has chemistry with Kelly Monaco.
No, I don't want no one but Kelly, but Drew. I don't want her walking around like some human statue lost in the wilderness. Listen, but Finn has excellent chemistry with Alex. I'm sorry. When Alex was in that bed and she was talking to Finn, I was like, this is it.
It's the same Ryan situation. Ryan has better chemistry with Ava. And
Finn has better chemistry with Alex.
Kevin came back and it was DOA on site.
But
I wish there was a way to keep Ryan on the show without.
And General Houseman has a way of making their characters stupid. Like, I hate the way Kevin's ex act. What's her name? Lucy Coe. I hate how dim-witted she is.
When Kevin and Laura, we didn't talk about this on our soap talk, but when Kevin and Laura fake break up, Lucy's going to try to win Kevin back.
She's gonna be dim-witted. I don't like Lucy.
But remember, she didn't used to be dim-witted. She used to be the villain on the show.
Why is she dim-witted now?
Because that's how they write it.
I had a spark of her doing something that I like when she got that pill bottle out the trash can when Ava threw it away.
That's how she used to be.
That's the only time I liked her.
But
After that,
she used to be.
She's been dim-witted again. She's a dim-witted character.
She was a scheming slut.
And another character I don't like that's dim-witted is Spinelli. He is so fucking annoying. I'm sorry, excuse my language.
Well, we don't talk about him no more.
I don't like Spinelli. I never liked that character, and I feel like the actors like they so uncomfortable around him. Maurice Bernard like he be wanting to strangle that child
from day one.
Yes, and even Jason, even though they have a talk show together, which is weird, when he's on the set, even wow, this is happening. Annoying, and it's just Lucy Coe. In this day, not now. Need to get back to the hospital. I want the drama back. Yes.
Now, when you say Miss Tracy and Luke, now the only thing I'll say about Luke is at them last days he was on the show, he was so sick that I felt sorry for him. He wasn't even talking anymore. He was so bad off. So I think he earned his retirement. You know, he was on Jennifer Hospital longer than Jeannie Frank.
Again, work on the core families, the Quartermains. I don't understand why y'all not doing nothing with Valentine, the Cassadine family. Where's the Cassadine family?
Build the Quartermains back up.
And build up the Cassadines. Make the show interesting. Helena's not dead. We know she's not dead.
Christopher is not coming back to General Hospital. He's actually in talks to come back to Days of Our Lives.
That man is another revolving door like Eileen Davidson.
He said it already. He said in his interview that he had a relapse. He didn't say what he relapsed on, but we can imagine. He said that he was away from his family too long. They lived in a different state, and it caused him to relapse. If he comes back to Days of Our Lives, it's only if his family comes with him.
Christine, I agree. Lucy is dumb. I hate how they write Lucy. She just dumb.
But
dumb. Her and Spinelli might as well get together. Then they have a dumb baby.
Christine, did you like the way Lucy used to be written when she was a schemer with Scotty?
Bring Nicholas back. I agree with new character.
A different person.
There's other actors out there that can play Nicholas. You don't need.
Don't bring back the last one though.
No,
I don't think nobody want him back. But there's so many soaps that got canceled, and we miss our soap actors.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring back somebody we ain't seen that we missed that was a great actor on a previous soap.
Oh God, I can name so many actors
to come back as
Nicholas Cassadine. Oh, the guy who played Jonathan on Guiding Light could come back and play Nicholas Cassadine. That would be excellent. Or is he too young? No, he could come back and play Nicholas.
Remember, time has passed.
Sure. Yeah. That. Okay.
It's like yesterday for us.
True.
But time
That's
has
true.
passed.
That's true. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like my answers have been the same for every soap. So the writers have changed the personalities of all the major characters that were smart and dumbed them down. This is
I
so
even think
true.
Carly's been dumbed down. Carly used to be a good character that was fun to watch, that was scheming and manipulating and doing her own thing. And now she's just a boring mom.
And hypocritical as
Oh,
always.
she's a huge hypocrite.
Oh my God, she is
And
so hypocritical.
stop, get Ava out that pigeonhole that she's been stuck in. Get Ava out of that.
Oh, that was his
That's
phone. He has some messages going on his phone. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was getting text messages.
Text messages. Strings. That's what happens when you don't have an iPhone. And so,
Whatever. I don't want an iPhone.
that's what happens.
I like my
Android.
Samsung Galaxy.
Okay, Android. That was the Android noise you heard. Just the cues, and I love Valentine. Lucy so sad. Legacy characters need her to be devious. Want Nick to come back.
I would love
Yeah.
for them to rebuild the Quartermain family. They even made Oscar Quartermain and then
Kill 'em
another
all.
one dead. I mean, good lord.
The-
When Monica finally retires, will there even be a Quartermain family anymore?
No, because Michael basically don't do nothing
He
there.
don't act like
Jason
Quartermain.
act like he don't know what he want to be.
We don't really see Ned.
Ned
Olivia.
or Olivia.
They
and-
should have a kid by now.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, Leo. That's
Leo's.
that's a. This is another thing. Maybe I don't know the producers, the writers, the directors. Y'all not seeing chemistry where chemistry is, but I like Kim and Julian.
Mm-hmm.
But the real storyline should have been
Olivia.
Julian Olivia against Alexis. That Julian and Olivia chemistry is incredible. I didn't think I would say that about another actress because I think him and Alexis is heat. They got heat.
Right.
But
But I remember her from Loving the City, the show she
Olivia?
was on before. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
she's a good
And
actress.
she
She's
is
not being used.
beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
And they're not using her.
And they're not using her. I don't
I
understand.
think it's ageism.
It's sad because she's beautiful and she needs to be used on that show. And I think
If
she
she
should
was
be with
20,
Julian.
She'd
Ned
be all
Bo-
over the place.
And I need Ned to be old Ned. I like when Ned was strong
hasn't he
and
stolen
taking
this company
charge.
back from us by now?
Exactly.
He's a
That's
Quartermain. They steal the company from each other.
Let's
it goes
do
back
that.
and forth.
And where's the cook? What happened to the cook?
They not giving the Quartermains no love. And why doesn't I get so mad when Alexa stopped. She needs to act like who she is.
Cassadine.
Natasha.
What are y'all doing with this storyline too? Again, another thing. Y'all start
And
storylines.
Neil
Got this watch.
storyline.
He's the character that can go. I'm sorry, I don't
But-
need Neil. I don't need all these new characters that use the characters that you have on the show. On Stella, you
If
going
Neil ushers back Nicholas and Cassandra, we're good.
you
When he first came in, it definitely seemed like he was tied to the Cassadine.
Oh, I'm gonna say this because you like to cut me off, so I'm gonna say this real quick.
Oh, no problem.
Everyone, I don't know, but this is for all stories. We like fairness
Mm.
to go on these stories. And I don't like things that I don't like it to always sound like I have race issues, but I do with these stories. I've been watching them since the 90s, and I have seen how they treat the different ethnic backgrounds on these shows. I see how they treat the whites, the blacks, and the Latinos and everything. I want fairness on these shows. If you want these shows to stick around, we need some fairness. Black people, Latinos, why can't we be the Ryan Chamberlains? Why can't we be the Sonny Corinthos? Why can't we be the Victor Newmans of the shows? Why can't we have these great storylines where we have a company like how Nick took the information from Victor and made his own company? Why can't we get these stories? And you get my point. Why can't blacks, Latinos, Chinese, Asian, Northern American, Native American, why can't they get these same? Why do the white people got to get the strongest storylines?
And let me tell you, the only time you really get to see that is when you look at web series.
And it's sad.
And I do web series, so I will be announcing when I'm re-releasing my web series,
Mhm.
so that you can see what he's actually asking for. Because
And this need fairness. There's no reason why can't we have a doppelganger to come in like Marco and Jack, Why can't we have a Sheila Carter that's black? Why couldn't Maya's?
Had it on Passions.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Passions
Yeah,
did really
Passions.
good with black
And so
characters
did Sunset
from
Beach.
from beginning to end.
And Sunset Beach had oh god, I said her name the other day. Begin with a V. Oh crap. Sunset Beach had the girl villain who Virginia. Yes. And she was a villain amongst villains. She was like Sheila Carter type villain, and I loved it. And you don't get these on a lot of soaps. And it's just a shame that we get the horrible storylines, and
Because they don't know how to write us.
I don't understand it. That's my issue.
But I want me to answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason why they don't know how to write black characters, Latin characters, Asian characters,
They don't have black writers, Asian writers, Latino writers.
we're not in the room.
They don't have young writers to write the teenage stories right.
We're not in the room. We're not being represented because we're getting a representation of what someone else thinks we are.
And that's
And
what
they don't
Victoria
want to
Rao
offend.
said.
And they don't want to offend anybody, so they try to keep us in this neutral space, which also causes us not having any storylines.
Which is why they always put black people with white people. Not saying I like interracial. Listen, my
But
brother is married
balance.
to. I love
Balance.
his wife, but we need balance.
Balance is
Yeah.
why is Anna the new love interest for Tess and Mariah to fight over, or however they're gonna do it? You know, why isn't there?
Why could Anna be a love interest for Nate? They're not really family.
Why couldn't LGBT be with the same LGBT?
Right.
You know,
Anna could be going with Nate. Why Nate gotta be hitting no Abby?
so but we're not in the room.
We're not in the room
We're not
to
in the
write.
room.
They need writers of. They need diversity in the writing room. That's what they need in the producers room and the director's chair. They need diversity, and even with doing the hair and makeup, the actors have an issue with that.
Imagine if Victoria Rao was back there in the writers' room.
Oh my God! Oh, whew, baby! And the thing about it is that those actors will be fair to everyone writing. They
Alexis?
should start. Well, you know what, Christine? Why don't we just get our own black soap? Why can't we just do what generations make?
Well,
we
that's
can create
why
our own.
that's why I created my web series, because there's nobody else really doing it, and that's why I also subscribe to web series.
Wait, she said me too. What she mean? Your own web series? I just want to be sure I know what she's talking about.
Barry Hope.
But yeah. Oh yeah,
More
more
diversity.
yes, definitely more diversity. We need our own blacks. We need our own soap, and I don't want to say a black soap, but we need our own
have one
soap. Where
coming. We do have one coming on
with Ambitions,
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens.
So hopefully Ambitions will give us the Black Dynasty that we was hoping for from Empire.
Hopefully,
The Empire started dealing with drugs and stuff that we didn't care about.
but see, I want another soap like how Young and the Restless is.
You
5
mean a
days a week.
traditional.
Yeah, I
You
want a
mean a
traditional black soap, and I don't want to say black. I want a traditional soap that is equal to everyone, that treats everyone fair.
You're making me want to hurry up and cast my new web series.
We just need. That's what we need. A 5 day a week soap where we have black and white writers working together to show these other soaps that's on now how it's
and
really
on my
done.
soaps there are diversity.
Yeah, so come on.
You know, but the black characters do the things that that the white characters get to do
Listen,
and have fun.
If you know people pitch the idea, I pitched the idea too, and I'm gonna keep pitching it to him to the one that wrote Us, Jordan Peele.
Mhm.
Jordan Peele said if you have ideas, scripts, or anything like that, send it to him, and he see what he can do because he wants to help black writers and black producers and directors to get out there and get material out there. So that's what you can do. But I think we need a 5 day a week soap like The Bone to Beautiful Young and Restless, where we have fresh writers of different ethnic backgrounds coming together to write a real decent story that everyone will enjoy, and we're gonna have the issue that we have now that we've been having for decades.
And then
with
switch
the
out the
ones that's on.
storylines on different days.
And bring back some of these bring back some of the old actors. Another thing I can do without is the older character with a young person. I also feel uncomfortable with Victor and his daughter. His succession borders on Ick. That's Christine. That is a good idea because we can have our own network. Then we should try some soap show. Exactly.
Right.
And I don't have a problem with the older characters going with the younger, as long as it's done right.
Kane and Tracy.
Never mind. You just made her point so valid. I'm with you now, Lisa.
They're
I'm
really
with you
trying to put
now.
Kate and Tracy
I am
together.
with you now. But you know what? I like, if you remember Bold and the Beautiful, I loved Owen with Jackie. Owen with Jackie was everything. It was a beautiful story. It was classy. It was well done. It wasn't ratchet. It was beautiful. She was mature. He was this young, handsome guy growing up, and it worked. I loved it. So it depends on, like I said, it depends on how they do it, the characters they use, and
And
yeah.
try to get all your questions in. We're ending the live at 8 o'clock. So, you know,
I'm not a fan of have nots, and
oh, I stopped watching it because it was just so badly written. And they actually have good actors. Then they make do poor acting. They constantly repeat themselves over and over again. They drag one scene from commercial break to commercial break. They still ain't said who killed the daughter on the show. Y'all remember when she was running around the room and there was a gun and all the stuff was in play? They still Tyler, even though I love Tyler as a entrepreneur, the doors he has opened, the employing black people, he needs some writers in there to help him out or to do something with the show. Maybe stretch too thin, but having have nots when 1 week could be a whole season or 3 days could be a whole season, that it drags out way too much. I used to review it. One of my have not reviews got over 100,000 views, and I still was like, I can't do it. I'm literally torturing myself trying to watch the show because they haven't even gone to court yet from when they got locked up like 4 seasons ago.
Damn.
I'm like, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I've kept up with it through the blogs and people talking and stuff, but I don't even have to watch it because they're on the same storylines.
Well, there you have it.
When they move to BET, maybe they'll do better. I don't know.
Are they really still moving to BET? That's supposed to happen a while ago. They still
no. They had like over 40 episodes left or 60, something crazy. They had this whole big
in the show.
But they, for better for worse, all those shows he already has his deal with Viacom, so he is leaving, and he's going to be doing shows for BET and VH1.
I just want us to have a 5-day soap opera. I don't want no seasonal show. Oh, next season. No, I need it straight through, and that's what I want.
Noah and Julia was good, and I never even thought of them as an interracial couple, even though they technically were. He's black, she's Latin.
I don't know.
Okay.
All My Children, never watched it.
Well, they were a great couple. Keith Hamilton Cobb was Noah, and I think that he was always, but he always looked like he was mad.
Keith Hamilton, the one that the guy played Noah's Ark.
Yeah. But I mean, unlike certain actors,
I remember when he was on Young and the Restless, and he was a love interest for Phyllis.
Did you detect anything?
Gay.
Yeah.
I think he is gay.
He is, but I'm saying, did you detect anything?
Hell yeah. I think he was gay the minute he got on Young and the Restless.
Well,
and when he had that, that's right, because he had locks on the other show. Oh yeah, that man was gay as I was like, oh.
But All My Children, the gaydar didn't go off. I didn't know that.
I wasn't watching All My Children, but when he came on Young and the Restless, I was like, this man gay.
I didn't know until he went.
So when he went on Noah's Ark, I wasn't shocked.
When I saw the article where he said he was, I was like, oh, okay.
Was you really shocked? Now, he was good
because
on that space movie.
On All My Children with Noah and Julia.
He was good on the space show. What was the space show he played on?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. I watched that too, but it's been long.
Intergalactic or something? Yeah. Anyway.
It's well written. I agree it's better.
Yeah, we all thought so too, but the fans didn't want it.
They should have brought in New Morgan. If he's going to be on this new show called Grand Hotel, he's not coming back. They should have Morgan definitely come back, because Morgan could have just left on his own. He don't even need amnesia, because he was trying to leave anyway because he didn't want to burden people because he was bipolar. So he could have definitely just been off. Hell, Kiki Def could have brought him back.
Yeah, we don't.
as
I
a
don't
new
know why
actor.
they gotta stick to what's his name. It's so many actors out there that can play Morgan. I mean, don't get
And
me
he
wrong.
ain't
The
the first
guy, he
Morgan.
did a good job,
He's not
but
the first Morgan.
come on, we can get a new Morgan. Yeah. How about Greenleaf? With I love Greenleaf. I love Greenleaf. Greenleaf to me should be on regular TV and not on network, but I would like to see it on regular TV. Greenleaf is a very good show. Um, I don't know if it's really good for the black church because it kind of exposes all the bad things. But I like it because it's so real and in your face. The actors, the acting, the storylines are superb. Lynn Whitfield is my girl.
Mm.
Oprah, when she comes on, is good. The show is magnificent to me. I love Greenleaf. I actually like the other one too that come on right. That comes on too. Queen
Queen
Sugar.
Sugar.
Queen Sugar is a good show too. The
Queen
first
Sugar
season was
just
kind
too
of
slow for
slow,
me.
but
It's too slow for me.
yeah, it is very
It's too slow
slow.
for me. I can't.
But at least they not saying the same storylines and dragging out stuff like the rhythm show we just talked about.
Now, Lisa, One Life to Live and All My Children, they're teasing us that now that they got the in Barry Hope, they're teasing us that they may bring All My Children back and One Life to Live back. I'll believe it when I see it, but I've seen the articles on Soap Opera Digest and in the blogs, but until they put the money where the mouth is and bring back, I would even care if they brought them back as half-hour shows and made it, like Bold and Beautiful, like half hour, like
I
they were
accept
on
that.
Hulu. Like
If
they were
that's the
on
case, you
Hulu.
could do that with Guiding Light. Listen, I want As the
That
World's
could be a
Turn,
new way to
Guiding
bring them
Light.
back.
That could be the way to bring them back a half an hour. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Right.
I'll take it. I really would. If it brings back my shows for half an hour, I mean, I'll take it.
If I can sit through Bold and Beautiful.
And that's the number 2 watch show forever.
Well, but that is actually the number one watch show in the country.
In the country, and it's a half an hour.
I mean, in the world. I mean, not
Yeah.
just the country, the world. Bold and Beautiful is above Young and the Restless.
Yeah.
In America, it's number 2.
Yeah.
But in the world, it's like
number
the
1.
most watched show.
Half an hour show. We don't need a whole. Maybe the hour can be exhausting sometimes watching the show, and it ain't going nowhere. Like, ugh. At least.
Well, when General Hospital is good, it's good. When Young and the Restless is good, it's good. And when Days of Our Lives is good, y'all should be watching it. I finally caught up on all my. I was behind 3 weeks.
Lisa, you learning about it, it make you like it more, or make you like lift up your eyebrows like
I think the eyebrows got lifted.
I think my eyebrows be like, oh, this is what they do at the church house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You
can look at the news and see that.
Well,
So we're here till 8:00. So I know you're getting a little tuckered out.
Oh yeah, that was horrible when they put All My Children.
It made me buy Hulu. It made me get Hulu. I was there for that 3 days a week,
and it didn't work out. Oh my God, weren't they like cussing and everything now?
Yeah, but they couldn't afford to. They couldn't afford the production. All those actors came with huge salaries, and Prospect Park that brought the shows, they couldn't handle that budget, and so eventually they ended up selling it back. I think all mega churches are pretty much money-making machines.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I used to work for Catholic Relief
They
Charities.
have to be. They gotta keep that stuff
Look,
up.
I used to work for Catholic Relief Charities. It was a temp job, and they had gold doorknobs. They had marble floors. This is what that grandma who can't pay her rent sent her money in to Catholic Relief Charities so that they can have opulence. That is not how things were supposed to be.
I just
I would take them anywhere they came back, whether they came online or whether they came back on regular broadcast television. If they came back on Netflix, I would watch. Because I have Netflix anyway. I have Hulu too now. And thanks to you, I have CBS All Access too.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I gave him DC
Yeah,
Universe.
DC Universe. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been working all week and I'm a little tired.
Yeah, we got 24 minutes. So, like I said, if you got
we
some
do.
questions, we'll wrap it up. Also, I think it's this.
It ain't nothing to do with that.
I think it's this.
I've been working
because he was
nonstop.
cool until it's called Red Stag. I never even heard of that.
Sir, you know what they say about hands that don't drink it all, touching a bottle, you is
What
cursing
does that mean?
my alcohol.
Oh, please.
Thank you. Now I have to bless it. Excuse me.
Whatever. Blessed by drinking it. So, let me see.
So, y'all have any questions for us? Like anything you would like to know about
So,
us?
does anybody want to talk about Days of Our Lives?
No, not
Because
really.
he doesn't watch it. I watch it. I caught up. You know, I'm so
So-
glad Nicole is back.
Any of y'all had questions for us that you would like to know anything about us?
Sarah's face on Friday when she walked through that door with Eric to tell her Rex that, you know, she was going to leave him for his brother, and Nicole walked in. I can't wait till tomorrow so I can see what happens next. Ha!
Oh God, they tried that already, and because of the lawsuit, they had to get rid of them when they put the young One Life to Live characters on.
But they own the characters now. That's why Nora Buchanan's back on General Hospital.
And I love Nora, and she needs to stay.
And her conversation about Bo and her kid getting married and all that. We want to see it. We don't want to hear it. Her kid married the black girl.
Oh, what do you do in your other lives?
Well, I'm a writer, director, producer. I own a gym.
Damn, you're a lot.
I'm always working, editing. I'm shooting promos for the University of Maryland. I got those coming up, and so I write, produce, direct. I have web series. I have a streaming service called UnitedCreatorsNetwork.com. We're working on bringing some new shows to the network. So we're gonna have all of these stories, and the way I'm gonna work my United Creators Network streaming service, because it's sort of like Netflix, is that I'm gonna offer the shows for free, and if you want to be a supporter, you can support us. You can become a subscriber. But I'm not going to make it mandatory that you become a subscriber. So if you like the shows, then, you become a subscriber,
I thought Sarah was going to pass out or freak out right there.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. And then did you see the commercial where Sarah was throwing stuff around the room because she's going to lose Rex and she's going to lose Eric.
Oh.
So we're talking about Days of Our Lives. And then finally, Ben and Sierra had sex. That was a long time coming from same long as people been waiting for Kyle and Lola. People been waiting for Ben and Sierra. So they finally made love. Hope finds out this week that Sierra got some. So that should be fun to watch.
Well, me, as far as my life.
1 second, Ted is leaving the show soon. But he's working with Xander and Kristen. So that's who swiped the baby.
She laughed at you. I don't watch Days of Our Lives. I'm supposed to start watching it, but I do so much. I'm just be too exhausted. But I don't really have a big resume like he do. I'm a Class B bus driver, and I cook.
How did you?
I'm about to start school in August for culinary arts. So
yeah, we got to figure out how to work this out because
I start school in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, so we got to figure out how to make this work.
Yeah.
So,
how did you both get started on YouTube?
Well, I got started a long time ago. I posted reviews in my web series, and over the years, I've really started focusing on having a bigger YouTube presence because before, I would do some reviews, I would build up a following, and then life. Like I would get distracted because I was in productions and filming and doing different things, and I come back, I lost my audience, got to start all over. But now, especially with cable, here, we doing this every week. We got 317 or 387 new subscribers this month. So it's just been building. I remember we had 20 viewers
Yeah, it was
when I
pretty
like our first
bad.
videos, and I think the most we've had is like 12,000, views on our videos, and then it might be 5,000, 7. We haven't figured out the code because sometimes like we're like General Hospital this week got like more
Oh
than
my
Young and the
God, then Young the
Restless,
Restless and Bold and
and then
Beautiful. We were kind of
Bold
like,
and
okay,
Beautiful
I
is
ain't
usually,
mad.
Bold and Beautiful is usually the biggest one.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, it was like 7,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week is like closing in on 2,000.
Well, my start on YouTube actually didn't start with him.
Mm-hmm.
I was a part of a show called That's So Geeky, where we talked about comics, anime, movies that came out like X-Men, Batman, Godzilla, and stuff like that. I loved the show. It was very nice. And then I reached out to Phoenix here because I saw that he was doing a show where he had a host of people and they were talking about different topics going on and in
It's
our
called
day,
The Hard Truth.
the hard truth.
You can watch it on my streaming service. It's on there for free.
And there's a couple of little
But
clips.
he was on the panel.
Yeah, I was
So
on
you
the panel.
See him going at it with like 7 people.
And then we both discovered that we love. It was so fun, Mr. Archer. But we both discovered that we love soap operas, and he came up with the idea. We talked about it,
Our
and
soap talk. Now maybe y'all can help us, and maybe it won't be today. But we've been trying to figure out a title for this show forever.
yeah, we need a title for the show.
I'm not. I know you came up with the Black Table, but
And the opening, I kind of want to do the opening like how Young and the Restless do the little turnaround and something a little goofy to make it fun. But I don't know, or have our pictures come up real slowly in the front. And I don't know, something fun and spectacular.
he doesn't like the way I do it now, with the instant intro of the flashes.
I don't. I feel like we need something that's
more
catchy,
soapy.
more soapy and catchy.
Okay.
Someone said something.
No. Okay. Thank you.
General Hospital is a racist soap opera. Black characters are just tokens. Bring back
Justice. Although Justice did get killed, but
damn.
he was a Quartermain. Justice Ward was a Quartermain. Because as somebody said earlier, where are the wards, which were the Black Quartermains?
Oh yeah, I remember.
And they killed off the Mammy, and they killed off
But if you have noticed,
and I think Maya's the only one that was left, and she was Steve Burton's love interest.
if you notice that every soap opera, when they add a black character to the core family, like someone like God in Light, when they found out that Amanda had sex with a black guy, and then I think it was Amanda, and Vicky showed up, and she was Victoria Spalding, and she was a strong black character, and they got rid of her. It's like it's a cycle when they bring these black characters into this core family. It's like once they do it, it's like they taking over, bye, and it's like they're gone. Maya became a Forster. You don't even see her no more. It's with every soap. If you look at every soap has done that. And it's mind-boggling.
Or Asian, because Jack has an Asian son.
Because I used to get, Jack has an Asian son. We don't see them, and I used to get mad when they had Mamie as the maid at the Abbott house. I was upset about that. I was upset about that. Like really, we had to have a black
weren't
maid.
in the writing
And
room.
now, and don't get
we
me wrong,
weren't in the writing room.
we weren't.
We wouldn't have done that.
And I'm still mad that not only did they go for Mamie, now they have a Latini woman as the cook and the maid in the house now. Really? Is it? I mean,
It's stereotypical.
It's
they do have them, but it's stereotypical.
It's very, to me, it comes off very
stereotypical.
Yeah, there you go. That's the classy word to use.
And I have another channel which is Phoenix Tremaine, YouTube.com/Phoenix Tremaine. I've neglected that channel because I've been so focused on this one.
And I'm not on that.
You can catch Cable on Facebook Live, his Facebook page, and Twitter.
Yeah,
because you're a big Twitter person.
And
I'm just learning Twitter and Instagram, so I'm making my presence.
I mean, I have a YouTube page on here, but it's just videos of me singing or watching those dumb videos like of the reaction videos to two girls and one finger, some dumb stuff like that.
Mm.
So mine isn't nothing like that. It's just dumb videos just to post. So I mean, so I don't have no other channels on here except for the show That So Geeky.
Well, this is true. She said they can always bring Justice back like they do everyone else.
That's true too. Everybody else surprised
Bring
me.
back Justice, bring back Hillary, bring back
Drusilla. Bring back Maya. Oh wait, Machine did.
Might as well be.
They can bring back so many characters if they wanted to.
Bring back Nicole and Sasha.
I know. Remember they had
and Sasha had chemistry with Thomas.
Sasha had good chemistry with Thomas, and then they was about to bring on Sasha's mother.
Mm.
This is Bold to be.
But I think that maybe the trolls complaining and they nip that in the bud.
Any more questions?
They were complaining.
They were. Any more questions for us, or shall we ask them some questions? No.
Hey, we haven't really talked about Days of Our Lives. If there's any other Days of Our Lives questions, I have looked at the spoilers. So if there's anything you want to know about Days, I can go ahead and let you know. Or any other soaps we've talked about: Bold and Beautiful, General Hospital, Young and the Restless. So, are you looking forward for Adam number whatever?
4.
Okay. They've had as many Adams as they have Joey's. Joey's on one like the
This would be. They didn't have as many Billies. Whew. They didn't have Billies after Billy after Billy.
So.
Someone type sign. It's kind of slow over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Wow. So how do you feel about them?
How do you feel about us doing these lives? Would you like us to do a live more regular after we film?
Oh no, not once a month.
Maybe twice.
Okay, twice a month. With a time limit.
Oh, I gave it 2 hours.
Oh, did you? Oh, baby, I'm exhausted.
I told you.
After filming,
listen,
I'm not listening to you. You always got something to say about my alcohol. Just leave me up.
Core, drink it.
Soap dish. I don't think we can use that. It was already a show. We can't. Even though I do like it, but
yeah.
I'm definitely supposed to be doing a cooking show.
I told you I'm ready to do the cooking show when you are.
But I
can cook too, by the way.
Don't get me wrong.
This you may be going to school for it, but
this man has definitely inspired me. And when I am in school, what I plan on doing is broadcasting on my Facebook, and I would like to do a video on YouTube as well. But I'm broadcasting on Facebook. My basically cables time. I haven't got the name of it, but I got the name of my show. It's going to be called Cables Kitsch. Mm-hmm. And so, but I want to broadcast my time in school. Going, everyone follow me through my time in school, through the cooking. Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to do some videos that I'm going to put on YouTube. So he definitely inspired me. So I'm going to buy my camera and I'm going to buy my little laptop and get my little disc to put in to help me edit my stuff. He's going to show me how to edit, hopefully, before I leave. Yeah. And I do want to do that while I'm away.
Willing to teach.
And then we can
do
the videos side by side. And I don't know how we're going to do it, but I already have a plan for when I'm in school to try to put my name out there so it won't be so difficult when I graduate to get recognized as that chef.
We have one. Well, which soap contracts?
Oh, thank you. Well, I have a Facebook. I have a couple of dishes that I already posted that I did, and they're not professionally done videos. It's with my phone, but I made a whole spread on Facebook, and I showed people how to make my bacon wrapped meatloaf. And
which you still haven't brought me any.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make another one. Clearly, I show people how I make my garlic butter Brussels sprouts with bacon and parm cheese. That was delicious. I show people how I make my jalapeno honey cornbread. I show people how I make my lemon honey chicken, fried chicken. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of stuff that I have on YouTube. So I definitely already started, but when I start school, I'm definitely gonna get my stuff out there because I want people to be.
And you know, I help
Yeah,
you.
and
Just
he'll help
gotta-
me, and I don't mind his help because this is a cool guy right here. I love this dude right here. This is my good friend.
Mhm.
You know each other for years.
Years.
And here we are today. Who knew? And I'm loving every moment. This probably been the best part of my life in my 30s, and I'm not gonna lie, it's this show. So
Cool.
yeah,
And we really appreciate everybody joining us today.
when is Michelle Stafford's first air date?
We don't know. We
I
just know
thought they said
her contract ends in May. So
it's June.
but they haven't announced an official.
Official?
They
They have not.
They haven't announced Gina's end date and
No,
Michelle's start date.
no,
So
they
but
haven't.
we just know that Michelle contract is until May with General Hospital. So anytime in June she can be filming for Young and Restless.
Mm-hmm. And she probably won't be seen till what, July, August.
Maybe July. They're 30 days ahead, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So unless she's doing some stuff, I don't know how they work it out.
And how about cooking? And that's the plan: cooking and soaps. I would
I
love
was
to
sitting
do
here trying to imagine how we could do cooking.
soap talk while we cooking.
Right. I was trying to think of how to do it.
It,
My brain started working. I saw
yeah,
the
because
two
we don't
things
need to make
together.
a whole spread. Just one dish. We can do one dish each time while we talk
We'll
about
talk
the
about
soaps.
it.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
We'll
That's
talk
a good idea. Thank you. And look, some of y'all, whoever you are, if any of you are in the DMV area,
Feel free to join us and don't forget to hit the like button.
I wish it was a way that
We got 27 watching and 7 likes.
Yeah.
So
hit that like button. And so
because once we end the live, it'll be out there for anyone to watch.
Maya should come back and upset everyone at GH. She should. Who's Maya?
My is that my award? I think that's my award. Would be my award.
Oh, I wasn't watching that when Maya was on.
Yeah, I think so.
The lemon honey fried chicken. It was very delicious. And if you want to know where I got that recipe from when I made it, of course I tweaked and put my own stuff in it. But yeah, my award.
Okay.
Lisa, if you look up Darius Cook,
She could come back for Steve Burton's character.
We-
Give him somebody new other than Samantha,
sure.
because that's who he used to date
Sure.
when he was still a Quartermain.
Hey, Lisa, I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna look up my
And we'll
award.
say this
picture.
all the time, and we'll keep putting this out there till the universe understands. We don't want Jason Morgan. We want Jason Quartermain. Hit him in the head again. That was
Yes,
Jason Quartermain.
I'm sick of the killer.
Let's have him do some acting. Have him be appalled by the person he became, because Jason Quartermain was a doctor.
Or even have him like, what's that? Have him have what the girl had on Days of Our Lives. What the
More personality.
yeah,
You
multiple
could do that too.
personalities.
But if he became Jason Quartermain, it would be such a great storyline, because then he would hate Sonny. He wouldn't like Carly. He would be like Samantha.
Switch up the game. I
He would
like
be
that.
like, he'd be like appalled by
Then
all
they
of
had no
this
choice to
evil.
get Sean Butler out of jail. So win-win for everybody. Listen, I'm all for it.
They need to just get his character out of jail. Period.
Right. It's like you say, we need to be
He should
in
have
the
showed up
writing
at the
room in
wedding
order
and said,
for-
"I object."
He bring neurosurgery. Oh, that's right. oh God.
We want Jason Quartermain.
And C Shopper, you're absolutely right.
He's getting a little too old to be Stone Cold.
He
I'm
couldn't
not
even carry
I'm not
Christina out the room
I'm not an
correctly.
ageist. I'm not talking about ageism, but I mean that was good for him in his 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
But now he needs some meat and potatoes on the storyline.
Oh no! Oh wait a minute. I think Lisa is talking about the chicken. Actually, his videos are on YouTube. On
Videos.
Darius Cook.
Okay.
If you look at Darius
Cook.
Cook lemon honey chicken, it's actually right here on YouTube, and you can find it, and it has the recipe. It's a great recipe.
Mhm.
You can always do your own little tweak it to it. Sometimes you make like a little bit more lemon to it. I added more lemon to the honey, and I'm telling you, it was the best tasting thing I've had. It was delicious.
Well, I think that if we do the cooking segment, what the first recipe will be.
What?
Lemon chicken.
Lemon chicken. Oh, yes, baby. There we go.
So I think we've already come up with some new ideas. But yeah, because I've seen that video too.
Yeah, it was a very.
Cooks.
I follow Darius. I like he's now doing vegan.
He also gives advice on credit and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he's doing a good vegan segment now, and I think it's very good. I looked at a couple of recipes. I still go sometimes, but a healthier lifestyle is always good to try to live by.
And we got 3 minutes left. I hope you can get some more questions
on soaps. What would they eat? Why did they make Carly pregnant unless the actress? I don't understand why they made Carly pregnant either. Everyone has been asking the same. No one wants Carly pregnant. Like
if she is pregnant in real life, she should have been in front of every plant, a big purse, big.
Oh yeah,
big coat. They do the actors.
We haven't really seen her full. She always got on with a big coat now. Every time we see her now.
I gotta look at her. See, I wasn't paying attention.
She always having a big coat now, but I don't think she's pregnant in real life. But then
again, who she's dating in real life?
Yeah, Peter, the guy played Peter. That's crazy because they acted on Jet Girl I Like together, as well. That was crazy.
Yeah, that it would be. See, I'm a writer. The Jason storyline that I would write would get him an Emmy. No, the way I would write it,
you give him
an Emmy because I would force him.
Or you'll get an Emmy for writing.
Right.
Let's be clear. You'll probably get an Emmy for writing before he get an Emmy for acting.
He gets so much out of.
I don't think he's that good of an actor. I did like him as Dylan.
You said you liked him as Dylan.
I liked him as Dylan.
He was acting.
And he was, so I'll take that back. I'm being hypocritical. You're right. Maybe you could get it. I agree. That's all.
Give him something to do.
It was something else that someone said. And I thought Carly should have lost the baby when Ryan tossed her down.
No. You read that
cable. Plus, when maybe they want to have a disabled baby.
They would never do that storyline right. They would never do this storyline right because she was just with the doctor asking about defects and would the baby be bipolar and talking about all her kids' heart defects and different things they had. They would have that story for a year and then forget about the baby. The baby would be with the nanny when Carly goes to her next story. They would not do that storyline correctly.
See, Shopper, if he
knows
how to...
But it would be interesting because I think Sonny wouldn't want them to do the baby.
Oh, yeah. If he knows how to do it, that's not a problem for me. If he wants to know how to do it, I don't know how to extract the video from Facebook. He has to show me all that stuff onto YouTube, but...
I would have to just... download the video file and then upload it.
Okay.
But you would have to give me permission.
Yeah, so. I don't mind.
So
that's it. I mean,
they did what with Lulu?
Oh, they did it with Lulu. Wait a minute. The disabled baby?
Lulu's got a disabled kid? Because we don't see any of Lulu's kids.
Oh, I forgot she had kids. Oh, that's right, the little boy.
We barely see the one she's got with Valentine. And she's being a terror
Charlotte.
off camera.
Oh, yeah.
just like Brad Lucas.
Poor Charlotte.
She's just doing stuff off camera.
Poor Charlotte.
They didn't forget poor Elizabeth kid.
I know. They was going on a good
story. Was the kid going to be trans? Was the kid's going to be gay? They didn't know what the hell to do.
On Thanksgiving, what would you cook for the Q's? Pizza.
I was
it seems to work. I'm not about to sit there and work in the kitchen for something to happen.
Right.
And then my food's on the ways that we got to order pizza anyway. Pizza.
I would fix a turkey pizza.
Okay, turkey pizza.
Ooh. Instead of pepperoni, turkey. And you can actually get turkey pepperoni.
That sounds pretty.
And I think they did that one year. Yeah,
I put
Thanksgiving you get the Q's pizza.
yeah, you gonna get pizza.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna be realistic, they always cook a meal first. I would cook the basics. I would make the
Are you gonna soulful it up, or are you gonna
I will.
traditional?
Oh baby, I'm a soulful lit. Ah, yes, we gonna get a Cajun turkey.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, and you gotta get that good that syringe to stick those juices into that turkey. First of all, I don't. You have to brine the turkey. I don't understand people that don't brine turkey. You just let it sit out, let it, and put it in the oven. With just no, ma'am. You gotta brine that turkey. We need that seasoning. Cajun turkey is the best. Get that
You ever
Cajun
deep fried
seasoning.
turkey?
I don't believe in deep fried turkey. I don't understand why
I don't
everybody want to
believe it
fry
either,
food.
but I know people are doing
Now
it
they
now.
frying ribs. Oh, listen, I ain't no time. Even though I do want to try it, I ain't gonna lie because I love ribs. But Cajun turkey, I would do a Hawaiian ham. Everybody loves Hawaiian ham, so this little Hawaiian flavored
Almost a
ham.
Muslim.
Huh? Well, except for Muslims, of course.
And Jews. Usually.
I would do some sweet potatoes with the marshmallows, and I would like to do it with the oats and the nuts on it. I mean, not not to say.
Well, that's
nuts.
not soul food, yeah.
No, but it's gonna be soul food when I make it.
I was in years ago. I was in what's that restaurant that has the rotisserie chickens?
Boston Market.
Boston Market. And then this girl, she was so ghetto. She came in the Boston Market. I was just waiting for my order, and she's like, "What's that?" And he said, "Sweet potatoes." She said, "Well, what's that on the sweet potatoes?" And he said, "Marshmallows." She's like, "Who puts marshmallows on sweet potatoes? I've never heard of anything like that. Have you heard it?" She went off. I'll never forget
well,
that.
don't come to my house.
My
for
mother puts
Thanksgiving. We've been having marshmallows since we were children.
I was gonna say my mother put marshmallows on sweet potatoes.
I would
This
make
girl went off.
a
It's crazy.
sage cornbread stuffing. I love sage with stuffing is the best.
You ever try lavender?
No.
Try sage and lavender.
I would make my grand famous unhealthy greens, and when I say greens, I use them all, just not collard. And it's so delicious. Oh, it's so delicious.
Collards are so hard to cook.
I hate collard greens. Taste like grass.
But they take forever to.
You gotta cook those overnight, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I kind of thought you was talking about, and that's what they look like they're doing with Carly to me. If you notice, every time we see her, she always got on some dumb coat.
But then they might as well show it if.
Yeah, I don't know if she's pregnant. You're right. Because they saying she's pregnant. They saying she's not pregnant. I don't know. I will make some. I'll make my jalapeno honey cornbread. I will make the best buttered drop biscuits. Cause you just don't need rolls. Even though I like rolls, but if I do rolls, it gotta have like a Hawaiian little taste to it. Cause I just don't like bland rolls, so it definitely gotta be like.
How do you make rolls Hawaiian?
Baby, have you ever had Hawaiian sweet rolls?
I've seen them.
Just mix it in.
I've had them.
You just mix it in the flavor.
But I'm just saying, what do you put to make it Hawaiian?
Oh, what you would use is so you can get extract. Extract is a man's best friend.
What kind of extract?
They got all types. They got pineapple extract, orange extract.
That's what I'm saying.
Butter extract.
Oh, because you said extract. I'm like,
baby, I never made Hawaiian rolls before. I'm just giving you what I would give it with a taste.
Okay.
I never made it before. I'm just saying what I would feed the quarterback.
Google will travel.
And so, of course, cranberry sauce, but that's coming from the can or something because I'm not making that. God.
Cranberry cider.
Oh, that sounds good.
I saw a good recipe for cranberry cider. I started to make it last year.
I would have appetizers.
Cinnamon
my appetizers would be lovely. I make this awesome buffalo chicken ring that as an appetizer. I make these mozzarella bacon wrap fried dough things as an appetizer. Is delicious. I know I would have some bruschetta because I like Italian food too. So I would definitely have an Italian dish there to honor Olivia. You guys are making me hungry. I mean, it's so
I'm
much I
sitting here
can
wondering
do.
why I had none of this food.
A five cheese
I've
ziti,
known you at least
a
20
five
years.
cheese ziti with Italian sausage. I would make that.
Known them at least 20 years and they ain't had none of this stuff.
Oh my god! And it's this
I feel
chicken.
neglected now.
It's this chicken pasta recipe that I'm about to give you right now. That is good. Get you some pasta. Some nice little rigatoni. I forgot the name of the pasta.
Rigatoni.
Thank you. Pasta. Get you some fontina
Yeah.
cheese, some mascarpone cheese. Get you some pesto, some garlic, some onions. Get you what's
Are you going to leave them whole or are you going to break them up?
no you cook the onion. Listen,
I'm talking about the mozzarella. Because you said you want the balls, right? The mozzarella.
mascarpone cheese. I didn't say mozzarella.
But don't they come
No,
in?
mascarpone cheese. No, it's like a spread.
Okay.
See, don't listen to him. Mascarpone cheese, baby.
I thought you had
And-
said something else because I was in.
Get you some.
I was in that
chicken.
that
Get you some chicken.
farmer's
Grill
market.
it. Grill it. Season your chicken. Let it sit in your refrigerator for 4 hours. Season. Then grill that chicken. Cook up all that food together. Zucchini. Get a zucchini. Roast the zucchini. And I would drug the quartermain so I could rob them. Yeah, I would harp Lily.
That would be a
Listen.
good storyline.
Yeah, that would be a good storyline. Yeah, I love to cook, clearly, so there you go. But
That'd be a twist on the on a Quartermain Thanksgiving.
it would be. Anyway,
Okay.
well, guys, we love this. I actually enjoying this. I just wish I was so tired.
Now you're waking up.
Well, I was talking about food, so I'm a little hungry along with Christine. Like, hungry now. And I'm ready to eat.
And we're about to sign off, but I want to thank everybody, or we want to thank everybody for joining us, and also the people that will join us once this is just a regular video on the site. I appreciate
we got 10
everybody.
Likes. We got more likes than what you think. Or 16.
Well, this hasn't updated yet,
Oh.
I guess.
So we'd like to thank everyone. We love you guys. We love all of you. I would say everyone's name that has been on here. I've been enjoying the conversation. We're definitely gonna do this again. Please, if you are ever in the DMV area, if you ever come to visit Baltimore, or if you live in the area, let us know. You can come and sit with us. We would love to have some of you on
If I
here.
can figure out how to do like Skyping in these videos,
Oh yeah,
I would do that too.
yeah.
I'm working on it. Thank you,
We
Lily.
love you too. We love you too.
And once again, thank you for everybody who commented, everybody who participated, everybody who's a subscriber, everybody who
Can I
showed us
just-
love tonight.
I just want to say one thing. I am loving this. I never thought that we would get this far in this. I mean, I wanted to succeed, and I'm seeing it is. You know,
It was
in the
growing
beginning
every
it was
week.
rough. Beginning was rough, but to see the growth and how many people, I never thought I would see people that enjoy watching me on a show all my life, and I've been wanting to be in entertainment for forever. I sing, I can act, I write. So to actually have this moment to have people, I don't even want to call y'all fans, y'all like family now, and to have y'all just sitting here watching and talking with us right now, this is a blessing, it's a joy, and this is one of the things I love about life. And I just want to say thank you for accepting us. What?
Soap fam.
Soap Fam. That's the show?
Let's let it marinate.
I like
let
the
it
Soap
marinate.
Fam.
Let it marinate. Let it
I like
marinate.
Soap Fam.
Let us know what you think. Soap
the
fam.
Soap
That just kinda
Fam.
came to me.
I
You
like
said
that. The
viewers
families
like
that are
family.
fans who you like family.
Right.
Yeah, I love it. We love you too, Christine. Yes. Christine, I'm gonna pop that recipe in the comment section when I get home that I
Okay.
was telling you about the dish with the pesto and stuff, so you can get it and check that out if you like Italian food. It's delicious.
Thank you, Lisa.
We done?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's so hard to sign off and say goodbye.
It is.
So we will be back next Sunday. And I may make him do another live.
He may do. I'll be better prepared.
Thank you for watching. Really appreciate you. You have a great night, and we will have our other soap videos.
Marinating soap.
Only if we add cook, we gotta add cooking.
I like that we are cooking though.